A very good morning to all of you. This is your lecture number 25 for the subject Power System and 2. So from the past few days we are discussing regarding the lightning strokes. What are the various methods available for the protection against the lightning strokes? So we had discussed various methods named as earthing screen for the protection against direct lightning. Another one is ground wire. Wire is placed in parallel with the live conductor to protect the live conductor from the lightning strokes. But in both the cases, the major disadvantage is regarding the traveling waves. The traveling waves due to the surges, traveling waves set up through traveling waves, if it reaches the terminals of the apparatus, it may cause considerable damage to the apparatus. So both the protection schemes, earthing screen and ground wires, do not provide the protection against the traveling waves. So for the protection against the traveling waves, then we had started another technique named as lightning arresters. So lightning arresters can well provide the protection against the traveling waves. So we have discussed in previous class the various types of lightning arresters named as rod gap arrestor, horn gap arrestor, multi-gap arrestor, expulsion type arrestor, and valve type lightning arresters. So there are 5 categories of lightning arresters available. So proceeding towards further, so there is another method for the protection against the surges, that is the surge absorber. The one thing we have to make sure that what is the difference between the lightning arresters and the surge absorbers. So lightning arresters are basically the, we can say that lightning arresters are basically the surge diverters. So lightning arresters are basically surge diverters, and this is the surge absorber. They both varies in their operation. The surge diverter diverts the surges, whereas surge absorber absorbs the surges. So we have to know the, in spite both surge diverter, also known as lightning arrestor, and surge absorber performs the same function, but the manner in which the surges are quenched are different in both the cases. So let us start with today's session with surge absorber. So the traveling waves set up on the transmission line by the surges may reach the terminal apparatus and may it cause considerable damage to it. The amount of damage caused by it not only depends upon the amplitude of the surge, but also it depends upon the steepness of its wavefront. कितनी steepness है surge के wavefront की? It not only depends upon the amplitude, but it also depends upon the कितनी steep, कितनी slope है इस wavefront की. So surge diverter क्या करता है, वो तो divert कर देता है, लेकिन surge absorber क्या करता है, इस steepness को reduce कर देता है to some extent, so that it may not harm the apparatus. So the steeper the wavefront of the surge, the more the damage caused to the equipment. In order to reduce the steepness of the wavefront of the surge, we generally use the surge absorber. So by this, by reading this, you can easily distinguish between the surge diverters and the surge absorbers. So while continuing, a surge absorber is a protective device. Okay. So 1 minute. So surge absorber क्या है? Surge absorber is a protective device which reduces the steepness of the wavefront of the surge by absorbing the surge energy, whereas lightning arrestor or surge diverter divert the surges to the ground. A few cases of surge absorption are discussed below. ठीक है? The first case is a condenser connected between the line and the earth. ठीक है, तो जो हम पहला केस डिस्कस करेंगे वो है कि एक कंडेंसर जो है दैट इज कनेक्टेड बिटवीन द लाइन, एक लाइन और एक अर्थ के बीच में हमने एक कंडेंसर को रखा है. ठीक है, सो the properties of this particular capacitor is during the high frequency surges, it will act as a short circuit. It will provide a short circuit path to the high frequency current, and during the normal operation or normal supply frequency, it will act as an open circuit, so no current flows during the normal supply frequency. So in this way, during high frequency capacitor act as short circuit, during low frequency it will act as open circuit. So during during this way, uh, it will provide the protection to the transformers against the traveling waves, high frequency surges. So this is the first category of protection named as condenser protection or capacitor protection to the transformer against the surges in case of surge absorption. There are many other techniques also. So the second thing is parallel combination of resistance and inductance. So in this parallel combination of resistance and inductance, so the you know that the property of inductor is it will oppose the rate of change of flow of current. So it will perform its duty by opposing the rate of change of flow of current. So current has a path to flow through this path. Due to the use of resistance in parallel with it, all the energy is dissipated in this resistance in the form of heat. So transformer is protected against the stove. So the second thing is this is parallel combination of choke and resistance. So in the third category shows another type of surge absorbers. So these are the different connection schemes for the surge absorbers. It is also called Ferranti surge absorber. It consists of a, let us look at this diagram. So what we see in this diagram, it consists of a air core inductor connected in series with the line, and metallic sheets are placed in parallel to this air core conductor. So these metallic sheets are also called as dissipator. So we can analyze this as a transformer. This is the primary winding. Inductor behave as a primary winding, whereas metallic sheets act as a secondary winding but short circuited. So when the due to the transformer action, the overcurrent dissipate in the form of heat in the dissipator due to the transformer action, and this scheme is well for protection against the transformer only. So this is a schematic diagram for a Ferranti surge absorber for uh, for ratings of 66 kilovolt. So this is how the one end of this inductor is connected to earth and another to metallic sheet, that is a dissipator. So all the excess energy will be dissipated in this secondary short circuit windings metallic sheet in the form of heat. So this shows the equivalent circuit diagram for this particular diagram. So the all the capacitances are taken as a equivalent capacitance connected to the earth, and the dissipator, metallic sheet dissipator, is basically a combination of inductor and resistors. So this is all regarding the surge absorbers. So I think you understand well. So thank you guys.